Greetings, ghouls. It's Spooky Creepy J here, back to take another look at Tales from the Crypt. Before we get into it, I'd love it if you checked out my art shop, Spooky Creepy Art. I make one-of-a-kind pour paintings and colors sure to please even the most ghoulish of creatures. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram for updates on this channel. Links will be down in the description. Tonight's episode is thanks to a request by Dark Snake Syndrome on Reddit. We're gonna look at For Cryin' Out Loud. We meet our protagonist, a man on his way to the chair, Marty Slash, impatiently awaiting his execution. They flip the switch and Marty dies, finally relieved of what ails him. 2 years before he fried, we meet Marty describing an odd noise to an ear specialist. The doctor gives Marty an ointment and some earplugs and recommends he ends his career in the rock and roll business or he will lose his hearing indefinitely. But we've got time for just one more rock show. And we've got Iggy Pop and a charity concert benefiting the Amazon rainforest. The crowd raised over $1 million. But believe it or not, Marty has other plans for the cool mill. He plans to pocket the cash and retire. But unluckily for our boy Marty, he's introduced to an unwelcome guest. His conscience.
Don't touch that money.
Who's there?
There's no there, Marty. Just me.
Who's me?
Your conscience.
My conscience? I don't have a conscience.
Oh no? Then what am I? Talk radio?
With the cops closing in on Marty, he meets a beautiful woman waiting outside his door. His conscience warns him.
Looking for the band?
I'm not looking for the band. I'm here to see you, Marty. You are the man who saved the Amazon, aren't you?
Yeah. And frankly, I wasn't expecting them to send me one of their women.
Nobody sent me, Marty. I thought Marty Slash has done so much. There must be something I can do to lighten his load.
Well, come to think of it, there might be something. Oh, whoa.
And soon reveals to him that she's actually his personal banker and wants half of his money.
Miss Kielbasa,
Yes.
I want to do the right thing here.
That's it, Marty. Tell her.
You're a banker. Count out your half.
Smart boy.
Dumbass.
Well, $500,000 is better than nothing. It's more than I ever would have had if I stayed in this lousy business. Not that I don't have memories like this axe.
Oh no. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it, Marty. Not that.
You know who gave me this guitar?
No, who?
Pete Townsend!
But suddenly he hits her with the gifted guitar, killing her, then stuffing her into a drum case. His conscience is appalled by his behavior and starts yelling, deafening Marty completely. An officer walks in and tells Marty there's been over 30 noise complaints tonight.
He's singing. Jesus, Marty, it sounded like you were killing somebody in here.
What's going on?
We've had 30 complaints tonight so far from your neighbors about the noise.
Noise.
That's right, the noise. Now turn this shit down or I'm hauling your ass off to jail.
Oh, officer, please, please, please. I
really, I had no idea that things had gotten this out of hand, okay? You see, I've just,
Killed my banker!
I killed my banker.
I killed my hearing working in this fucking place. And that's why I gotta wear these now.
Good. All right, good.
Super awkward. But Marty barely pulls it off. Once he's alone, he tries to mute the voice in his head by putting anything inside it. Also, he builds up one hell of a sweat. Absolutely gross.
Aw, a nice sharp pencil. Great idea. Jam it way deep inside your brain, just so you can get at me.
He builds up the courage to walk down the stairs. Marty does a piss poor job of acting normal with his conscience driving him completely crazy. He knows he's teetering, but how much longer can he hold it together? After banging his head against the speaker repeatedly, Marty screams.
Say it! I killed my banker! They heard me that time, Marty. They know you did it.
What are you looking at me for? I didn't mean to kill my banker. All I wanted to do was steal the Amazon money.
What?
It's okay. It's all right here. It's right here. She tried to get half of it. I couldn't let her do that. I had to smash her in the head with my guitar. You can understand that, can't you?
Good, Marty. That was a lovely confession. Doesn't it feel better to get it off your chest? Hey, what's that in your ear? Oh. Easy. Hey, Marty. Something just occurred to me. Do you think that's what everybody was looking at all the time? And they can never really hear me? Oh, Marty. That would mean that if you just kept your mouth shut, you could have gotten away with it after all.
Marty rotted away in his cell, deaf and only able to hear the nagging voice of his conscience until his execution day. Thank you for tuning in. It would help the channel out a lot if you liked and subscribed. Also, comment which Tales from the Crypt episode you'd like to see next.